Welcome to the online version of our orientation for tutoring. So I'm just going to go over a couple of tips and tricks for you to be aware of and some expectations for you as you are most likely doing this for a class. But the first thing to be aware of is that tutoring is focusing on reading, writing, and math. We have a rotation, so every 3 weeks we go through reading, writing, and math. So all of our activities are constantly changing so that when the kids walk in, they're not doing the same thing every week, and we're hopefully giving them a well-rounded basics of those 3 things. A lot of our kids are not up to their grade levels, and that's okay. That's what we're here for, is to at least get them those basics. We have some 4th graders who haven't been able to read, and likewise we've had some 2nd graders that are amazing at reading. So what we do as a tutoring program is we write the activities, we plan out the day, I give you the activities, I pitch you the plan, and then it is up to you on how you do the plan. We do, if you've watched our writing topic video, we do keep track of their paperwork. So I do need you to do something on paper when we're doing reading, writing, and math typically, but how you go about it can be very different. So I've already shared some tips and tricks on how to keep kids engaged while you're doing some of these topics that are very sit-downy. You can always change the plan, but I also just want to let you know some resources that are available to you to best help your kids. So if you realize your kid is really hungry that day and they might not have ate lunch, or they might not have had dinner, or they might not have had any meals today, text me and I will bring them more food. Typically it's crackers, just because it is a high protein, something that they can eat that doesn't cost us too much if every single child is extremely hungry. The second thing is, if you see that your kid is just extremely fidgety, that they're struggling with focusing, that you realize that they just might need a fidget, just text me and I will bring you one. My goal is to always have them available for you, but if I give you it, I need it back. So you are in charge of whatever I give to you. So you are in charge of the activities I give to you. You are in charge of the resources I give to you. It's not up to the kid, it's up to you on how it's used and if it's brought back. We also do a lot of different ways of teaching. So our kids have all different types of learning styles. So there's many types of resources available for you. There's different pencil grips. There's different types of activities that you can do, that if you realize we're working on math and what is in front of them is just way too advanced for them, there are a couple fallback plans that you can use, like doing flashcards and doing an interactive game with those flashcards. Or if we are writing and they just need to write a different story and the prompt is just too hard, that you can pull out just a single sheet of paper with the lines and be able to write just a story with them back and forth. We want to equip you to best work with your kids. So whatever you need, just ask, and we want to best help you out. A couple things to be aware of as you are working here is that you are in charge of your own hours. So if you say that you're coming at 6, I do expect you to be here at 6. If you say you always are coming at 6:30, please do so. We in our program are extremely reliant on you guys. So you are also in charge of keeping track of your own hours. So if you come in at 6 and you leave at 8:40, you are going to log out at the end of the night saying those hours, and at the end of the night I will sign off, or one of the staff here who worked with you will sign off on it. So you will keep a log here at the church that you will be in charge of, and we will just approve, but you also should be keeping a log that you yourself keep. So don't be reliant on what you write on here. You have to write in here, you have to write the log here, but you want your own copy, or else you're never gonna know when your teacher asks you at your checkpoints on what hours you're at. You can't be relying on me to add up your hours. You can't be relying on me to be able to communicate with you that moment to give you your hours. So just keep track as well, take pictures of the log, know where you're at, and it'll best help you keep track of your hours. We also have 2 ways of documenting how the day went. So the first one is tutoring notes. So at the end of every night, as the kids go upstairs, you will be giving tutoring notes. So a tutoring note per child will be filled out. So if you worked with a group of 3, you'll fill out 3 notes. The tutoring notes are focused on their behavior and their participation. How well did the activity go for that personal kid? Maybe what incentives do they need? What grade are they in? Just basic things about how they interacted with that activity. but then we also document where they are at with that topic. So reading, writing, and math. If you realize that they are a level 3 reader based on the books that we have here, in their kid profile, we have a binder to keep track of that. So we have one binder with a page for every single kid focused on reading, writing, and math. And if you start to figure out where they're at with that level for that topic, I want you to document it in their kid profile. Or if you've never worked with that kid before and you have no clue where they're at, check out their profile to see maybe if a tutor has figured it out already for you, and then you have at least a starting point to work with the kid. A reminder, all activities will be given to you. I'm going to pitch it to you, and then it's up to you to work with the kids on it. So you can change the plan. You can always add to the plan if it's not working, but it's up to you to make those calls. So if you have any questions, please watch the other 3 videos that I have in this playlist that are about reading, writing, and math, and some of the activities you can do with them, some things and resources that you can have to best equip your kids with these basic skills. I'm excited that you're here. I would like to know if you have watched this video or not, especially if you did not come to a physical orientation. Please let me know that you did watch this video. And it's going to be a great time. If you have any questions, my number is attached to my email, so you should always have it. And I am just one quick phone call away if you're in the tutoring room and you need help, or one text away. So it's going to be a great time, and we can't wait to have you here. Thanks.